Dear students, in this class we will talk about treatment of cancer. In the last class we have discussed about laboratory diagnosis of cancer. Now let us discuss about treatment of cancer. Cancer is usually treated by surgical method or by radiation therapy, chemotherapy, immunotherapy and gene therapy. Cancer can be treated by surgery or by radiation therapy, chemotherapy, immunotherapy and gene therapy. By surgical method or by surgery, tumor mass present in the body of the patient will be removed. Surgery is nothing but removal of tumor mass from the body of the patient. After the surgery, left out cancer cells will again develop into tumors. If there is any cancer cells left out in the patient body after the surgery, then the remaining cancer cells may develop into new tumor. Hence, such remaining cancer cells will be neutralized by giving radiotherapy, or by using radiotherapy the remaining tumor cells or cancer cells are irradiated. By surgery, tumor mass present in the patient body will be removed. Then second one is radiotherapy. Radiotherapy. In case of radiotherapy, the remaining tumor cells or the tumor cells are irradiated lethally. Tumor cells are here irradiated lethally. And the radiations kill the tumor cells or it kill the cancer cells, but radiations may damage the healthy cells which are surrounding the tumor cells. For example, consider these are the remaining tumor cells. Remaining tumor cells, and these are healthy cells. Healthy cells which are surrounding the tumor cells. Radiotherapy will irradiate these tumor cells or cancer cells. Along with the radiations may damage these surrounding healthy cells. Next one is chemotherapy. One more method is chemotherapy. Chemotherapy means treatment of cancer. Chemotherapy is a treatment of cancer by the use of chemical substance. Here, chemical substance, medicines or drugs are used in order to treat the cancer. And here, the chemical substances or drugs which are used in the chemotherapy are specific for particular type of tumors. The drugs or the chemicals which are used to treat the cancer by chemotherapy are specific for particular type of cancer or particular type of tumor. Majority of the chemical substances which are used in the chemotherapy have side effects. Majority of the chemicals or the drugs used in chemotherapy have side effects like loss of hair, anemia, etc. And most of the cancers are usually treated by the combination of these three. Most of the cancers are treated by the combination of these three, means surgery, radiotherapy and chemotherapy. Treatment for some cancers usually involves all the three methods: surgery, radiotherapy and chemotherapy. Then one more method is immunotherapy. Immunotherapy. Immunotherapy means increasing the natural immunological defense mechanism of the body. Increasing the natural immunological defense mechanism. Means natural immunity of the body will be improved by the help of immunotherapy. Immunotherapy is the method of increasing the natural immunological defense mechanism of the body. And here, biological response modifiers like alpha interferon are given to the patient. Biological, in case of immunotherapy, biological response modifiers. Such as alpha interferon. Alpha interferon are given to the patient, and these biological response modifiers or alpha interferon activates the immune system of the person, and thereby it helps in destroying the tumor. Biological response modifiers are given to the patient. These response modifiers like alpha interferon activates the immune system of the individual, thereby it helps in destroying the tumor. This is about immunotherapy. Next one is gene therapy. Gene therapy. Gene therapy involves the transformation of certain cells of the body or certain cells of the immune system of the body by genetic engineering technique to produce an anti-tumor substances called tumor necrosis factor. Gene therapy, this method of treatment of cancer involves the transformation of certain cells of immune system of the body by using rDNA or genetic engineering technique in order to produce an anti-tumor substance. Anti-tumor substance that is called tumor necrosis factor. Tumor necrosis factor. Tumor necrosis factor. This tumor necrosis factor shrinks the tumor. Tumor necrosis factor shrinks or reduces the size of the tumor. This is about treatment of cancer. So this is about cancer. The next concept of the chapter is drugs and alcohol abuse. Drugs and alcohol abuse. The term drug is applied to any chemical substance. The term drug is applied to any chemical substance that alters the biochemical or physiological processes of the tissues or organisms. Any chemical substances. Any chemical substances or any chemical materials that alters or changes, that alters the chemical or physiological processes. Chemical or physiological processes of tissues or organisms is called drug. And drugs and alcohol abuse causes harmful effects. Drugs and alcohol abuse causes harmful effects. Proper education, guidance would enable the youth to safeguard themselves against this dangerous behavior pattern. Educating the people or educating the youth is essential in order to safeguard themselves from the drugs and alcohol abuse. Commonly abused drugs are commonly abused drugs. Commonly abused drugs are opioids, cannabinoids, and coca-alkaloids. These are the commonly abused drugs. And majority of these drugs are obtained from the flowering plants. Most of the drugs are obtained from flowering plants and some are obtained from fungi. First, we will discuss about opioids. Opioids are the drugs that relieve pain without causing loss of consciousness. Opioids are the drugs which relieve pain without causing loss of consciousness. And these opioids usually binds to the specific opioid receptors present in the brain or in the gastrointestinal tract. Opioids are the drugs which relieve the pain and without causing loss of consciousness. These, after the intake of opioids, they will bind to the opioid receptors. Means it is very specific towards receptors. Always opioids binds to the opioid receptors which are present in the brain and gastrointestinal tract. Opioid includes opium. It includes opium, morphine, codeine, and heroin. Opioid includes opium, morphine, codeine, and heroin. These opioid or all these opium, morphine, codeine, and heroin are usually the natural substances extracted from the latex of poppy plant. These opioids are extracted from the latex. These are extracted from the latex of poppy plant. The scientific name of poppy plant is Papaver somniferum. Papaver somniferum is the scientific name of poppy plant. It is important for 1 mark. Opioids like opium, morphine, codeine, and heroin are extracted from the latex of poppy plant. Scientific name of poppy plant is Papaver somniferum. Heroin is commonly called as smack. And chemically, heroin is a diacetyl morphine. The chemical name of heroin is diacetyl morphine. Chemical name of heroin is diacetyl morphine, and this heroin is a white, odorless, bitter crystalline compound. White, odorless, bitter crystalline compound, and it is a depressant. Heroin is a depressant. Heroin is a depressant, and usually it slow down the body functions. Heroin is a depressant which slow down the body functions, and it is synthesized from morphine. So the chemical name of heroin is diacetyl morphine. Next one is cannabinoids. Opioid is a type of commonly used drug, and another commonly used drug is cannabinoids. Cannabinoids. Cannabinoids are a group of chemicals which interact with the cannabinoid receptors present in the brain. Cannabinoids are the commonly used drugs. These are group of chemicals which binds to the cannabinoid receptors present in the brain. Natural cannabinoids are usually obtained from the inflorescence of plant. Natural cannabinoids are obtained from the inflorescence of plants, whereas the opioids were obtained from these opioids are naturally extracted from the latex of the poppy plant, whereas the cannabinoids are obtained from the inflorescences of plants like cannabis sativa. Cannabis sativa. From the inflorescence of cannabis sativa and cannabis indica. Cannabis sativa and cannabis indica, and one more plant is Cannabis ruderalis. Cannabis ruderalis. From the inflorescences of these three plants such as cannabis sativa, cannabis indica and cannabis ruderalis, naturally cannabinoids are obtained. The flower tops, leaves and the resin of cannabis plants are used in various combinations to produce marijuana, hashish, charas and ganja. Marijuana, hashish, charas and ganja. Marijuana, hashish, charas and ganja are usually obtained by the combination of flower tops, leaves and the resin of cannabis plants. And these cannabinoids are usually taken by inhalation through smoking. They are usually taken by inhalation or oral ingestion. They may be taken by inhalation, oral ingestion, and usually the effects on cardiovascular system of the body. Intake of cannabinoids effects on cardiovascular system. The effect on cardiovascular system of the body. Marijuana is obtained by crushing the leaves, flowers and twigs of the plant cannabis sativa. Marijuana is obtained by the crushing of leaves, flowers and twigs of the plant Cannabis sativa. Hashish is prepared from the concentrated resin which is coming out of the flowering tops of the Cannabis sativa. Hashish is prepared from the concentrated resin coming out of the flowering tops of Cannabis sativa plant. The third one is coca alkaloids. The third commonly used drug is coca alkaloids. Coca alkaloids, or they are also called as cocaine. Coca alkaloids are commonly called as cocaine. Cocaine or coca alkaloids are the drugs that tend to stimulate and speed up body reactions which causes alertness and hyperactiveness. Coca alkaloids or cocaine are the drugs which usually stimulate or speed up the body functions. Thereby it increases alertness or it causes hyperactiveness. Cocaine or coca alkaloids are obtained from the leaves of coca plant. These are obtained from the leaves of coca plant. Coca plant. The scientific name of coca plant is Erythroxylum. Erythroxylum coca. Coca alkaloids or cocaine are obtained from the leaves of coca plant, that is Erythroxylum coca. And cocaine is a white crystalline alkaloid substance. It is a white crystalline alkaloid substance. Cocaine interferes with the transport of the neurotransmitter. Cocaine interferes with the transport of neurotransmitter, that is dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter. This cocaine or coca alkaloids interferes with the transmission of dopamine. And commonly cocaine are called as coke or crack. These are commonly called as coke or crack because it affects on the central nervous system. Cocaine affects on central nervous system, producing a sense of intense happiness or sense of euphoria. Euphoria means intense happiness or excitement. It affects on central nervous system. Cocaine affects on central nervous system and producing a sense of euphoria. Euphoria means intense happiness or excitement, and also it leads to increased energy. Intake of coca alkaloids or cocaine leads to increased energy. Excessive dosage of cocaine causes hallucinations. Excess intake of cocaine leads to hallucinations. Atropa belladonna and datura plants shows hallucinogenic properties. Atropa belladonna. Atropa belladonna and Datura plant. Datura plant shows hallucinogenic properties. Hallucinogenic properties. And usually cannabinoids are being abused by some sports persons. They will be abused by some sports persons. This is about the commonly used drugs. Thank you.